For Transit TV News, I'm Tom Davis. Your car turns on and your phone shuts off. That's the aim of technology being developed to help distracted drivers focus on the road. The AP's Farrell Uri reports.
A car skids out of control. Here it's a simulation in a parking lot. Last time for Justin Keltner, it was 2 a.m. on the side of a windy mountain road.
But I happened to be texting a girl at the time, which is a lot more distracting than just texting in general. I was driving on this road, passing a motorcycle, and waiting for a text to be received. As we're going around this corner, without my knowledge or anything, this kind of sharp, blind left-hand turn comes up right on the side of the mountain. Because of all the distractions that were around everything that was going on, we ended up hitting right into the side of the mountain.
According to AAA, nearly half of young drivers admit to texting while driving.
After talking to teens and saying, do you text when you drive? And they say yes. And do you know it's dangerous? And they say yes. And you say, do you know it's illegal? And they say yes. And we ask, why do you do it? And the response we receive is, well, I have to get back to my friend. If I don't, they'll think, something's wrong.
So she's working with cell phone companies to create star 65 to stay alive. User would get in the car, press a star 65 on a cell phone that blocks all incoming emails and texts and sends an auto reply message back saying the driver is focused on the road. Technology could have helped BlackBerry addict Matt Howard.
I got a text as I was pulling out of my driveway, and I looked down, and a split second later I looked up, and I had a 9-year-old boy ride his bike in front of my car, and I wasn't paying attention and slammed on the brakes, knocked him off his bike. Fortunately, he was okay.
He realized he was addicted to texting and needed help, so he created Zoom Safer. Using a phone's GPS, the software blocks incoming messages when a car is in motion and uses speech recognition to let drivers send messages.
Record your message.
The way Howard sees it, parents will want the software for their driving-age kids. Employers might install this software on company BlackBerries, and insurance companies may offer discounts if drivers use the technology. Similar products are in the works across the country and will be discussed at this week's Distracted Driving Summit in Washington, D.C. As for Justin, he's already committed to focusing on the road.
It was bad enough, the whole experience I had to go through, but it could have been a lot worse. And I'm definitely going to use that as an experience to change my habits for the better and realize how lucky I was to really get out as easily as I did.
Farrell Uri, The Associated Press.
Police are searching for the assailant who stabbed 20-year-old Christopher Gutierrez to death outside New York City's main post office.
A mother grieves for her dead son.
And he just bumped into the wrong guy. He bumped into the devil who took his life.
Police in New York are looking for this man, who they say allegedly stabbed a man to death in busy Midtown Manhattan Sunday in broad daylight. These photos of the suspect were taken by a German tourist who wants to remain anonymous. He gave the photos to police. 20-year-old Christopher Gutierrez had just gotten off his job as a stock clerk at a grocery store nearby.
Everybody bumps to each other and stuff like that. I don't understand why this happened. I want justice.
It appears he and the suspect bumped into each other on the busy sidewalk, then started arguing before the suspect stabbed Gutierrez to death, then calmly walked away.
It doesn't matter what kind of day you have, what kind of argument or life you have, it doesn't give you the right to take somebody's life.
Gutierrez donated his organs. His mother says he loved to win basketball and baseball trophies and listen to music. Police are hoping someone will recognize the suspect from the photos. Ted Shaffrey, The Associated Press, New York.
A deputy sheriff in Alabama loses a hand while serving an arrest warrant. The suspect had grabbed an axe, prompting authorities to shoot and kill him.
A deputy sheriff in Alabama trying to serve an arrest warrant has his hand chopped off by the person he was looking for. Authorities say Reverend Curtis Watts grabbed an axe for chopping down brush and started swinging. The deputy lost his right hand. The Reverend was shot and killed by deputies. A sign outside the Reverend's home offers a warning.
It looked like he was the poorest man on earth, but I think he was the richest.
It's unbelievable. I mean, just shocking.
Surgeons were able to reattach the deputy's hand, and he is recovering from the injury. Lee Powell, The Associated Press.